who I am. It is your girl, Phoenix. I said I am a world-renowned tarot reader, a healer, a hoodoo woman, and I just have so many hats, right? But guys, today we are here with your collective message. And I'm smiling because this is such beautiful energy. It is so deserving, right? And you guys have really been putting in a lot of work. You guys have been going through situations that could have shifted your energy. However, because you remain so steadfast and so grounded and so true to yourself, like you did not pivot, I'm hearing. And so you're about to be extremely blessed, right? So again, guys, what's up, guys? For those of you guys who are unaware, right? I was about to say my intro again. I don't know what's up with that. But hey, if you're unaware of who I am, it's your girl Phoenix. I said I am the owner of Divine Essential with Isis. And we're really just going to hop right on in, okay? Before we get started, though, I do want to give thanks for each and every last one of you guys who come across these videos, who love on these videos, who, share the videos. I know I don't post as much these days. But I am live always on TikTok, on YouTube. So yeah, just so you guys know, even if you guys don't see any short collective messages being posted, you guys can still find the live videos, right? But of course, before we get started again, I do want to give thanks to all of you guys for being here. I want to give thanks to my ancestors, my angels, my spirit guides, to all of the benevolent souls, energies, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful souls that protect me, that guide me, that watch over me. I give thanks for your love. I give thanks for your time. And I want you guys to also, just call in your ancestors. Take a moment to call in your ancestors. Take a moment to call in the Spirit of God, the Most High, Ashe, and really just call in for that protection and really call in clarity, right? Because even though you guys are here and you guys are receiving some sense of clarity here, like there may be things that I say in which you might need, you know, some some additional clarity on, if you will, right? So yeah, go ahead, grab your tea, grab your coffee, grab whatever you need. Again, guys, and as always, as I tell you guys, please keep in mind that there is no gender in tarot. There's only masculine energy and feminine energy that dwells in us all, right? Please also don't try to make the story fit. Don't try to make things align. If it doesn't, then it doesn't, right? Please also keep in mind, because this is a collective message, there's going to be something in here for every last one of you, right? However, there may be some things that are in here or some things that I say in which you're like, I don't think that's for me. And it very well may not be for you, and it may be for somebody else. Ashe. Now, give me 1 second, guys. hmm And I just want to give thanks for, again, the clarity, for the peace, for the protection. I want to give thanks for being such a connected conduit and for being able to give these messages to you all clearly. Ashe. I give thanks. I give thanks. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, as always, guys, I am going to show you the cards and then we will get into the messages. So starting off with the Hermit card, then we have the Flowering card. You guys, I am on my tablet if you guys are on TikTok. So I apologize about that glare. Hi, everybody. The Seven of Cups here. We have the Tower card here. I'll shade the Six of Wands here. We have the Eight of Pentacles, my loves. The Knight of Wands. Ashe, the World card. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? the full card. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. And then we'll also do some live shuffling if I feel as though we need to do some live shuffling. But y'all, again, please keep in mind that this is the short collective message. Okay? So we'll go until spirit tells us to stop. So now I am speaking to a collective. I don't know if I said this already, but Oya is very significant. Maybe Oya was just calling out at the beginning of the reading and I thought I said it, but Oya is calling out here. Oya has been working with you here within the last year or two of your life. You could have been very much so intentionally working with Oya, or Oya could have just came in and seen some redirection that needed to happen, and so she willingly, walked on up into your life. Now, if you know anything about Oya, you know. If you don't, you don't, and that's okay. Maybe that path isn't for you, right? Because that is everything ain't for everybody. I'll just keep it like that, right? And so, and if you guys know anything about Oya as well, Oya is somebody who is can be very chaotic, if you will. She's very hot, okay? And she is all about change, right? She's all about evolution, right? And even if that means breaking you down to build you back up, right? And so thank you so much. Hi, hi. South Africa in the building, Grand Rising, you guys. But like, even if that means, right, breaking you down to build you back up anew, right? But you guys have been doing a lot of healing work. A lot of you guys have just came out of this hermit season, out of this season of isolation, where you were really just getting to know yourself, right? And again, healing, right? The lotus flower there, you guys were healing. And you guys really started to tap into that yin and yang energy there. I'm hearing duality, right? Finding that balance within duality. Okay. Finding that balance between peace and protection, if you will. Some of you guys really needed to learn how to protect yourselves, or you guys went through some situations that really taught you how to protect yourselves, or something like that. Again, within the last year or two. Okay. And so, and so, with that being said, I think that's beautiful. You guys are really like, yeah, working on that heart chakra, okay, working on your authenticity. Again, just flowering, just growing, just becoming more whole here, okay? Meditating more, okay? Buddha could be very significant to some of you guys. Maybe some of you guys are working with Buddha. Take the energy as it resonates. Absolutely don't have to be. You could have just been focused on your peace, right? Again, absolutely don't have to be. I'm just seeing Buddha in my third eye, but it doesn't mean that you guys were actually working with him. You could have just been really focused on your peace, on your inner peace, right? On that inner happiness there. But you guys are really popping out. You guys really took a moment to because I'm looking at this, it's like a triangle, it's upside down, but as I'm looking at it, it looks like a sign that's looking backwards. So you guys really started to take heed, right? You guys started to take notice of your life, maybe the things that you have been through or something like that, or just how certain situations played out, right? And your role, your that you played in it. Okay. But yeah, you guys have become very balanced here. Or shall I say more balanced than you were before. Okay? Because the healing journey is never ending, right? We're always finding that balance or seeking out that balance there. And yeah, a lot of you guys are those ascended masters here. So you're just like, nah, I'm not done yet. Right, very humble. You are a very humble soul, very peaceful soul, a very enlightened soul. You don't do too much talking here. right? You don't do too much talking. All of the work is kind of like inward with you. You're not loud and boastful with it. You're just like, you'll see it in my actions, you'll see it in my spirit. You get what I'm saying? Like that type of energy there. Okay. And then with the 7 of cups here, so you guys are very, how can I say this? You guys are, hmm, because it's not like, okay, so like you guys have like a lot of options here. You guys get your hands in a lot of different things. You guys find inspiration, thank you spirit, in almost anything, right? And so you're walking around, you're like, "Ooh, there's an idea," right? And you have all of these beautiful ideas. See, you're somebody very much so a dreamer, right? Like you got dreams, baby, okay? It ain't just one dream, it ain't two dreams, baby. You got dreams. There's multiple, okay? And but spirit is really telling you like, yeah, that's beautiful. And you get very excited about these dreams, okay? You're somebody you really, baby, you like we jump right on up in it, okay? Like we not playing, okay? We got an idea, we going for it. Spirit getting on my ass too, okay? But because we're all human, we're having a human experience, we're all walking this journey together, and I tell you guys this all the time, and I tell people that I'm doing readings for all the time. Like, baby, sometimes, a lot of times, like I'll be giving y'all the rundown, and spirit be giving it to me too. Like, yeah, baby, take that. That's for you too. Drink that water, right? But so anyways, you get so excited about things. Again, you find inspiration in everything. You have ideas, baby. Okay, multiple ideas, not just one idea, right? And you're always like, okay, I got this idea, let me go for it, let me do it, right? And because you're such an idealistic person, right? Because you get so excited, like because you are so devoted to whatever it is you're doing, right? You're a go getter. Let me tell you, like maybe when you were younger, like your parents used to tell you, baby, you just cannot sit down. Even as a teenager, it's like, baby, you just will not sit down. You're a little busybody, a little busy bee, right? You're always, baby, you got a billionaire mindset, but you got to slow it down. That's what Spirit's saying. Okay? You gotta slow it down. Pick one and go for it, okay? Pick one and really map out the whole thing, right? Because when you just jump right on into it, right? You're like, okay, yeah, I have this idea. This is beautiful, right? She's talking about they definitely did. How you know me, girl? Oh wow, yes, yes. And so, but yeah, it's like because of that, right? And I'm with y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Okay, I'm with y'all here. Okay, because I do it sometimes too. Right? And in the last like 2, 3 years, right, I've been focusing. We're trying to focus, right? I'm still growing every day, right? But anyways, every second, every minute, right? This bank got me fucked up. But anyways, so I just had a moment, y'all. I have moments. If you're new here, this is me, right? This is what I do. So, but anyways, because you get so excited about things, because you are so passionate, Grand Rising Dink, how are you? Because you are so passionate about things, right? Again, you get that idea and you're like, let's go for it, right? And then like you're somebody, you jump from like step A, okay, and then it's like you get to step M and you like, wait, what? Hold on. And then instead of you mapping that thing out or really pushing forward, right? You kind of get into this energy where you just like pause. Because now it's like you have this thing in front of you and now there's an issue, there's a problem, there's an obstacle, there's a redirection that need to take place. But because you didn't really map it out, because you didn't really sit back, take a step back and say, "Hey, okay, this is, XYZ, these are the steps that I need to be taking." Now you're kind of like in this energy where it's like, okay, now what am I gonna do? Right. So it's not like a energy. Spirit is wanting you, okay, to pick one, choose an option, right? It's okay to have options, right? It's okay to have many, many, many different ideas. right? But just map it out, okay? Even if you got 18 and you bring it down to 3, just map it out. Okay, just map it out and go for it. Okay, don't give up. But again, you do have that billionaire mindset, and things are going to work out for you. Period. Okay, and but yeah, but spirit is telling you again to take that time to pull back there. Okay, pull back there and really figure it out. Figure it out together. Did y'all see that one? Look, I have kids. I don't know if y'all know. Okay, I got kids. We were watching Wicked for Good, I think it was. I don't know. It could have been something else. I got it for them a long time ago, but I was just able to sit down and watch it the other day because I decided to give myself a couple days off. So yeah. But anyways, here we go, guys. Okay, but the Tower card is right here too. Okay, so it's really given. If you don't figure it out, Spirit gonna push you to figure it out. Okay, because the and that's really how it works all the time, right? Especially when you are somebody who has called in your ancestors, your angels, your guides, and you told them to, intervene whenever they see fit, right? And a lot of y'all be saying that, and y'all don't really be grasping the depth, right, of that of what you're saying, right? But that is, divine intervention at whenever y'all see fit. Meaning, if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, intervene and guide me to the way I'm supposed to be going. And again, if you are somebody that has worked with oil, then baby, she'll tell your ass down for your good and then build you right back up. Just like I was saying in the beginning of the reading, right? She will bring that chaos to have you really look in that mirror and say, okay, yeah, I need to make some changes, right? And so the Tower card is coming in to let y'all know, like, there is a change that's going to be happening soon within your life, okay? Could be within the next 3 to 4 months, okay? Yeah, it could be 3 to 4 days. I'm just hearing 3 to 4, okay? But 3 to 4 months is more prominent, okay? So again, within the next 3 to 4 months, there is going to be some sort of drastic change here. Something's going to knock you off center here. Like something that once, because the Tower card is all about you not being complacent, right? Not getting too comfortable, not getting too complacent, right? Because change, this is drastic change. Okay, this is a change that you're going to feel. Okay, take that energy how it resonates. This could be the loss of somebody, it could be the loss of something. It could, I mean, but it is like a sense of security, whether it's a person, whether it's a place, whether it's a job, whether it's, hell, whatever, okay? Hell, it could even be your mind. Shit, sometimes we be out here going crazy and shit, right? Because the world is just so chaotic. Give me more about this Tower card. I picked the cards up, so maybe there is some more clarification there. Okay, yeah, so when it comes to making that decision, look, I'm trying to tell y'all, so yeah, some of y'all gonna keep fucking around and finding out, okay? But somebody gonna fuck around and find out, okay? But because you are not willing to make some sort of choice, some sort of decision there, spirit is going to make sure that you make it, right? And this could definitely be dealing with a person, dealing with the elimination of something here, cutting something off, some cord cutting, anything like that, okay? Um, yeah. And so maybe you just, yeah, you weren't willing to make that decision. Maybe it is a tough decision. Maybe that decision does revolve around your security. And so Spirit is like, okay, you don't want to make it? Watch this. Every time I say that now, I be thinking of that Usher meme when they like, watch this. For real, it is crazy out here though. Yes, yes, it is. Absolutely bananas. You guys, so I have some hibiscus tea this morning. It is so good. So good. What are you guys drinking on today? Okay. But yeah, this is just like somebody just not willing to make a decision, okay? Because you're not stuck here, okay? That crow is not stuck, okay? He could definitely fly off if he wanted to, you know? But yeah, it's just like you're blinded by something. Mm-hmm. or you acting like you blind, baby. It could be something. Okay, yeah, thank you, spirit. Okay, like yeah, you acting like you don't know what you're supposed to do or what you need to be doing, but you know exactly what you need to be doing. You're just not willing to do it. And hey, sometimes it be like that. Okay, and you're not in it alone. Okay. Sometimes it be like that. Shit. Sometimes it be like that for me. I'd be like, you know what? But I don't want to. That's going to be hard. That's going to be tough, right? But when we do it, when it's done, then we realize on the other end again, like everything just comes full circle. Like it's going to come full circle for y'all. But everything does come full circle. And it's like, wow, okay, now I see exactly why I needed to make that decision. And then again, sometimes when you are looking back in hindsight, it's like, wow, I wish I would have made that decision sooner. Like, yes, it was a little chaotic. Yes, it was a little tough at times, right? But that situation did, help me to grow. And now I am more of myself, right? Because this situation, whatever situation this is that you're feeling like there's no way out, like that situation on the opposite side, you're gonna come out and you're gonna be like, oh bitch, I'm a lot stronger than I thought I was. I am him. I am her. That type of energy there. You're gonna be like, it's really like a boss up, like a level up there. Mm-hmm. A spiritual level up. See, you are exactly who you are. You are exactly who you think you are. I say, but I like that. You are exactly who you are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And see, but you could have some people around you that's playing in your head trying to make you think that you're not who you are. Right? Hating bitches. Mm. Okay. But yeah, but again, this spiritual intervention, this guidance, this ancestral intervention here, right? All of that, okay. And now I'm seeing the ace. I'm seeing the ace of pentacles in my third eye right now. And y'all know I like to say that's the hand. That's the spirit of God reaching out with that change of reality there, you know. And so just like that new reality, that new beginning there. But yeah, it's giving that type energy. It's giving that energy. Yeah, y'all gonna come out much stronger, much wiser, much better. Stronger, better. But yeah, Six of Pentacles energy here. Yeah, because again, that change, that push there from spirit there is going to guide you to your success, right? See, like, yeah, you need that. You need that. You need that. Spirit, like you want that, you need that. Okay. But yeah, okay. This is the respect. This is, people looking up to you, right? You guiding others even, you know. Mhm. People are going to be looking to you for guidance. How we do that, how we get there. Some of you guys could even start selling, like, what are those things? They're like, y'all know everybody, they're like little informational thingies. What am I waiting for? I have no clue. I don't know. That's kind of just like, I don't know. Are you asking me? What are you like? I don't like, girl. Look, I've been so into this reading. I'm looking up reading comments, and I am not caught up. You gotta tell me something. Look, you gotta tell me. Cause honey, I be looking at the tablet, but I don't really be reading the comments a lot of times. Cause y'all will throw me off, right? Cause I get to talking to y'all. Cause y'all know I like talking to y'all. Stop talking to me. No, I'm just kidding. Talk to me. I love it. But are you saying what are you waiting for? Like, what are you waiting for? Like with this change? Like, yeah, baby, what are we waiting for? We need to go ahead and do it. Okay, but that is going to push you towards, again, that abundance, towards that success. I'm hearing mentorship. So some of you guys will even be like mentoring others. And again, like, what are those informational tablets, y'all? I really don't know what they are called. Like, they're like little PDF files people be sending out, like how to do this or how to do that. Like you guys are even, like some of you guys are even going to be doing those type of things, right? Sending them out 5.99, 10.99, that type of energy there. And spirit is just telling you to stay dedicated, right? It may be tough, it may look like Bitch, what is you talking about right now? Like, I don't even understand. It may be hard to see right now, okay, because you are in the thick of it, right? You are in the midst of it, okay? You still walking that good walk, okay? But Spirit is telling you to stay dedicated, right? To stay steadfast, okay? To get away from the noise, right? Get away from the distractions. Stay diligent, okay? Stay mindful. Okay, focus on what it is that you are creating. Focus on what it is that you are building, right? Don't worry about everybody else and don't worry about the timing, okay? But take your time, okay? Because he is taking his time with these pinnacles. He's not rushing these pinnacles, okay? He's not worried about nothing else but what he doing, okay? And that's what you need to be doing. That's what we need to be doing, right? But really just focus on what it is that we're building here, okay? Because again, the Eight of Pentacles is that almost their energy, okay? But yeah, keep going. Okay, Knight of Wands energy again. I tell you guys get very excited. You guys are very energetic beings here. Okay, y'all got an idea, y'all go for it. Okay, but Spirit is also telling you, okay, to not rush through it. Make sure that your T's are crossed. Make sure your I's are dotted. Okay, but again, really, really map it out. Okay, really map it out. Don't rush through it. Okay. It's a passion there. It's like a fiery passion. It's that fire energy. Okay, yeah. Keep going. Keep pushing forward. Don't stop, right? Don't allow anybody to stop you, to hinder you. Don't stop yourself. Don't hinder yourself, right? But truly allow spirit to replace your worries, your fears with wisdom. Okay? Discipline, right? And be gracious with yourself. Like, you give everybody a lot of grace, give yourself some grace sometimes here. Okay, and again, just don't rush it. Okay, don't rush your journey. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the time that you're spending, while you are creating this, while you are building this reality. Make sure that you're giving gratitude for every day, for every moment, for every one step closer, for that additional step that you took that day that got you one step closer, right, to your goals, to your dreams. Okay, remember, even if you just take one step a day, you took one more step than somebody else did, right? You took one more step than you did yesterday, and hell, at least you took a step. Okay. hmm But again, and knowing that and doing that, right? When you stay dedicated, when you stay driven, when you stay focused, right? When you stay diligent, right? And you keep that passion alive, you don't rush through things, right? Everything comes full circle for you. World card energy. Again, this is that energy of gratitude and hindsight where everything is coming full circle. Everything is making sense, okay? Y'all know you got the lion out here, the what's that? The crab out there. There's a lady out here. I think she represents like that Venus energy, but it all represents these four animals around the world card just represents time, right? The passing of time. They represent certain zodiac signs, right? Which again is the passing of time. So it's just spirit telling you to, again, just be gracious with yourself and to allow time to handle itself, right? Don't worry about time. Don't worry about when it's going to happen. Just know that it is going to happen in due time, in your timing. Give me one second, y'all. That was just confirmation there. Okay. But no, seriously. But yeah. Okay. Don't rush through things. Keep your passion, keep your purpose, in front of you. Tunnel vision here. Okay, and then I really love how you got the world card and then it ends with the full card, right? Because the full card does represent that fresh beginning. It represents somebody that is, that crow is very trusting, very faithful, but just more importantly, trusting that that log is going to carry her, on that through that choppy river, right? That she's going to be okay because she's perched up on that log. Ashe. Okay, and so that's you. You need to be trusting, that your angels, your guides, God, bitch, okay, but that they really got your back, right? And they want what's best for you. And you will have what's best for you, but you have to want what's best for you as well. Y'all understand what I'm saying there? But yeah, just be very trusting, okay? And be unconventional. I feel like you are. I mean, it's not be unconventional, because once you get to that point, it's like you're going to be so trusting and you're going to love on yourself so much, like that nothing is going to be unstoppable. Your faith is going to be unbreakable, right? Because it's like you've been through it, so you get what I'm saying? And so, yeah, guys, just enjoy where you are right now. Enjoy these moments. And again, just really make those necessary changes. Y'all see how when I shuffled up the Tower card at the bottom of the deck, get ready for the change, right? Because you're going to feel it. You're going to sense it. You're going to see it. Again, this is a change that's going to be very, very noticeable here. Okay. But again, it all depends on how you handle it. Okay. It all depends on how you handle it, right? Wheel of Fortune card is just out there to let you know, like, things are going to go exactly how you want them to go. Where your energy goes, that's where the energy flows. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So I think the Wheel of Fortune is just that beautiful card that lets you know, like, if you don't put intention into anything, like, that's what you're going to get. And if you do put intention into your life, if you do put intention into your happiness, your creativity, your projects, then you're going to get the results that you're looking for. You know, it's really that card that makes you say, okay, yeah, it is all on me. Like, yes, we have this divine assistance from I mean, really the world, the universe, our ancestors, our angels, our spirit guides, all of these benevolent spirits and energies that guide us, that protect us, right? But we still have to be willing to walk that good walk. You get what I'm saying? It's faith without works is dead. Period. Okay, and I'm gonna always tell you guys that. But I'm telling you guys, like, the happiness, the success, the abundance, right? It's all there. Like, it's all coming for you guys, okay? And it's gonna happen so quickly. It's gonna be like almost at the blink of an eye, right? Like, if you blink, you're gonna miss it, right? You're gonna, like, that's how swift your life is going to change. And I'm looking at my napkins right here. Y'all notice? Do y'all know that I'm just noticing the butterflies on there? Because you guys are evolving, you guys are growing, right? You guys are putting these heavy burdens down, like, and it's more so from other people, right? You guys are really filling your own cups these days here. And so, yeah, that's why you guys are able to soar, because you guys are putting down all that heavy weight, all that baggage that others have been just like compiling onto you, right? All of that negativity that people have just been throwing at you, right? And that could be literal too. Maybe some people was really throwing some energy at you these last couple years, right? But you've done something, or again, spirit has done something to release you from something. Okay, take the energy as it resonates. But again, it could just be you putting down those burdens, really taking control. Again, balancing that duality, right? Balancing that masculine and feminine, that dark and light, right? Knowing when to speak up for yourself, speaking up for yourself, knowing when to not say anything, because people's level of stupidity, like, they're just not going to understand you anyway. And again, that comes with protecting your peace, because you know what, you just be like, you know what, it's really like, me sitting here talking to you, continuing to talk to you, is just absolutely stupid. You're not even going to understand it. Some people don't want to understand either. Okay, some people just don't want to. right? Like, and like with my clients at the bank and stuff like that, you know, when I'm talking to them about their credit scores and their interest charges and stuff like that, and you can break it down, you can tell them everything that, you know, and they'll still be like, I don't understand. And I'm like, no, it's not that you don't understand. Of course, I'm not telling them this, you know, because we can't tell them that. But I'm like, no, it's not that you don't understand. It's that you don't want to understand because you don't want to pay these interest charges. Y'all get what I'm saying? So sometimes it's just like that. And you know, after I started talking in circles so much, I'd be like, you know what? Let me get you over somebody that's gonna help you understand because I done broke this down to you 50, 11 times, 1,500 different ways, and we're not gonna continue to do it. Right? I'm not gonna continue to waste my time, waste my energy. Five of Wands energy out there, you guys. So yeah, like just get ready to like. You guys are about to develop some new perspectives when it comes to different things. And Spirit is also telling you, of course, this could be you just walking into different spaces, different rooms, right? Rainbow rooms. And what I mean by that is like people of different colors, different ethnicities, different cultures, right? And you're going to be able to learn from them, right? They're going to be able to offer different perspectives to help you grow, right? And so I'm absolutely loving that, you guys. But yeah, just continue to do what you guys are doing, my loves, because you guys are on the way. You guys have released the pain, released the guilt, released the sorrow, okay, released the fear. Whatever it was that was hindering you, you guys have released it, and you guys are really, really focused on what you have, right, and what you can have. But very very grateful for what you have as well, right? And so, guys, that does complete your collective message for today. I do want to thank you all for tuning in, okay, for watching. It was an honor to sit with you guys today. And as always, it's a beautiful, beautiful experience when I get to pull cards for you guys and I get to see the growth, you know. So yeah, y'all be easy, be loved, be light. Please know that we have 4 more tickets left for our farm healing event, guys. That's coming up August 15th. Again, we only have 4 more tickets left. I was going to do it like, you know, however many tickets we sold, that's how many we sold. But I am going to do that cutoff there at like 15 people because we do have to cook breakfast. We're gonna be riding horses, like it's gonna be a whole thing. And so I want to make sure that everybody gets to experience the fullness of the whole event, right? Without anybody having to feel rushed or being rushed when it comes to certain animal experiences because it's such a large crowd, right? So that is the change that I've decided to make with that. Again, we will be doing yoga, meditation, breath work. We're going to have breakfast there. I have like a huge spread for you guys. Well, it's not like really huge, huge, but it's big enough. Y'all gonna be eating good. And then we're gonna have the animal encounters, the farm animal encounters. We are going to do a guided meditation before we leave as well. But again, it's just gonna be a really nice event. So if you guys have your tickets, I will see you August 15th. If not, spread the word. You guys can find the tickets on my page, okay? And if you guys do want to book a reading for with me, you guys know you guys can check that website out, Divine Ascension with Isis .square .site. Okay, right now I am doing a special where you guys can send donations in exchange for mini reads. Okay, the mini read will be about 10 minutes long, but I am going to say it like this. I've been saying 10 minutes long, they've been less than 20 minutes. Okay, but so know that the mini reading can last anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. I say the cutoff time is 10 minutes for the reading, for the mini reading, but again, a lot of times they have spilled over into the 20-minute range. So just make sure you have, if you do want to book one of those readings, just make sure you have about 20 minutes to spare. Okay, I have one slot open today at 9 p.m. and then I don't have any more slots open until 8:30 tonight. I have one slot open for 8:30 tonight actually. And then I do have slots open for tomorrow. So if you guys would like to book a mini reading for tomorrow, you guys can also do that. Otherwise, for all of the other readings, there are no deals right now. I am going to get some more rose water and some more spiritual baths on the site for you guys tomorrow. Okay, I do know that we did sell out. I apologize. Okay, y'all know I have been at the bank, so I haven't really had time to make more spiritual baths. But again, I am going to make some more for you guys, and I'm going to put that on the site for you guys as well. Okay, if you guys want to purchase ritual kits from me, you guys can purchase ritual kits from me. I am going to tell you guys all this all the time. I am a hoodoo baby. Okay, I am not an Ifa baby. I am not any of those things. I am a hoodoo baby. Okay, so everything I do is cool down. Okay. So, anyways, guys, I do love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day. Again, stay love, stay light, stay peaceful, stay blessed. Don't stress. Okay. And yeah, y'all be easy.